day, everyone. Today, we will be discussing about the K-12 curriculum framework. First, we will be focusing on its conceptual framework. Those are the three domains of learning science. First is demonstrating scientific inquiry skills where students can able to perform scientific processes and skills. Next is understanding and applying scientific knowledge can be globally or locally if it's possible. Next one is developing and demonstrating scientific attitudes and values. With these domains, K-12 envision that students can be scientifically, technologically, and environmentally literate and productive member of the society. With these characteristics surrounding the three equal parts of the circle, first is critically creative problem solver, next is responsible steward of nature, then innovative inventive thinker, informed decision makers, and lastly, effective communicator.
Let us proceed to various approaches in K-12 science framework. Number one is the multidisciplinary approach. Multidisciplinary approach in education is a way of learning which gives a major focus on diverse perspective and different disciplines of learning to illustrate a theme, concept, or any issue. Next one is science, technology, society approach. An approach in science teaching where context and application of science are used as the starting point for the development of students. The ultimate goal of science education is to ensure students are literate in both science and technology, preparing them for a modern technological society. Next one is problem issue based. A student-centered approach in which students learn about the subject by working in groups to solve problem-ended. Next is the inquiry-based approach. It's an approach anchored on the idea of seeking true information or knowledge. Students are encouraged to take part in group work to learn from their peers and participate in form of guided learning, which is delivered by an instructor. Next one is the constructivism. Constructivism sees learning as dynamic and social process in which learners actively construct meaning from their experience. Learners construct their own knowledge rather than passively take information. It means na we let students to learn from their experience by means of giving them instruction and letting them to construct their knowledge. Next is social cognition learning model. It refers to a complex set of mental abilities underlying social stimulus, perception, processing, interpretation, and response. The theory suggests that humans learn behavior by observing others and choosing which of behaviors to imitate. It means na yung mga bata, pag tinuturuan sila ay sa pamamagitan ng kanilang pagkakasalamuha, pagiging observe sa kanilang mga nakakasama ay natututo sila ng kanilang iba't ibang mga behavior. Lastly is the learning style theory. The way a person takes in, understand, express, and remembers information. Ito yung pagpapakita na kung paano mga tao or every person learn various information. At there are three categories in learning style theory. The number one is the visual learners. Nakapaloob dito yung mga bata na mas prefer nila ang may nakikita. May nakikita mga images, maps, graphic, organizer. Ang sunod naman ay ang auditory o oral or audio speak. Prefer naman ng mga bata dito ang speaking, listening, mnemonic devices, music, discussion, and repetition. Ang sunod naman ay ang kinesthetic. Sa pamamagitan ng kinesthetic, ang mga bata ay natututo sa pamamagitan ng paghawak, paggalaw, pagmanipulate, hands-on activities, and practical.
As a whole, K-12 science curriculum is learner-centered and inquiry education, emphasizing the evidence, scientific process, and the level of complexity of concept, and the skills for learners' deeper understanding.
Next, we will discuss the different grade level strands. From kindergarten to grade 3, students can learn different helpful habits and develop curiosity about their self and environment using basic process skills. Also, their scientific knowledge can be developed. From grade 4 to 5, students will learn different essential skills of scientific inquiry. Those contents they've learned can be applied to maintain good health, protection of environment, and practice safety measures.
Grade 7 to 10, the grade level standard focuses on the student achieving more complex knowledge and understanding. They are also exposed on different experiential and performance-based activities. These include conducting scientific investigation of a certain matter or phenomenon related in real-world situation, describing and explaining the information acquired in detailed manner, demonstrating and applying their knowledge in science inquiry to help addressing real-world problems.
Lastly, we will discuss the top 10 values we created from science curriculum with their basis. First is under the physical dimension, the environmental care. With the performance standard, students should demonstrate on how they take care of their environment. Second is the reverence and respect for life, wherein students are to show how they put attention on lying things through activities. Third is physical fitness, one of the learning competencies. In the basis, students are expected to practice habits on taking care of their body. Fourth is the holistic health, wherein students are expected to practice helpful habits in taking care of their health fully. And the lastly is the economic or the wise use of resources, wherein students are to demonstrate on how they conserve the resources that they have.
So, for the 6 values is the protection to environment that enables students to participate in various activities and demonstrate ways in promoting environmental protection. 7. Productivity and quality, which encourage students to produce product that is beneficial for community and will help address certain issues. Next, the intellectual dimension. 8 values is critical thinking, in which students are engaged in scientific investigation and evidence-based learning.
Future orientation, where student participates in making plan and share their knowledge on how to prevent certain issues and decrease the risk of disasters such as earthquake, typhoon, and etc. And last, the scientific orientation, which enables students to look for evidence-based ideas that will deepen their knowledge and understanding.
In conclusion, these values are also reflected on the conceptual framework of the curriculum as well as the core learning area standard, which mention the scientific attitude that the student should be exhibit. That's all. Hope you learned something.